All right, so this is why you have to basically think like you're stupid when you're running a business, because the problem is you, me, and most people that run businesses think that we are smarter than we are. This is a little bit different than my typical style of video, but the reason why is because I worked all day and I didn't have anything interesting to vlog, so you're just going to listen to me rant. So essentially, my point being, everyone who runs a business thinks that they're smarter than they are. It's good sometimes, but it's bad most of the time. The reason why is because most of the time, whenever you have a problem, it's a really simple solution, right? Something happened to me just this week, and I'll tell you what happened. But before I do that, I'm going to kind of jump into everything here. So my point being, whenever somebody is smart, or at least thinks they're smart, they're always going to try to overcomplicate everything. I do this myself, right? So whenever a problem comes up, you always look for, how can I solve this intelligently? Or how can I come up with this cool, amazing system to do this? Or blah, 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 whatever it is. Or maybe I need to switch offers or switch businesses or whatever. A lot of people have this shiny ball syndrome where they are a crypto person 1 week and the next week they're doing an AI agency and then they're doing drop shipping, and just like they bounce around, right? And the problem is they think that they're too smart. They think that they're smarter than they are. So sometimes in business, actually most of the times, you have to act like you're literally stupid, like a just complete brain dead idiot. And the reason why is because when you look at things on the most basic level and you think of things like you're stupid, you come to the most simple answer, the most easy, simple answer. That's what you're going to come to most of the time if you're thinking like you're stupid. You literally just think of things on the most simple, basic level as possible. So basically what happened to me is my business partner and I were running into this issue with our business where we were getting a lot of people to come in on the front end, getting people that want the offer, want the product, but the problem is they were not renewing after they bought. So we thought about all these different solutions. Hey, maybe we should try to increase the quality of the product, whatever it was, like test all these different things, but which would then cut our margin like crazy. Do all these different things, like add more steps, do all this crap, right? Just bullshit. And the only reason we were thinking that is because we thought we were smarter than we were. We thought we could, instead of just thinking about it on the most basic level, we tried to overcomplicate it. We were thinking, hey, what if we switched to this offer, or did this and incorporated this and did this and do that? All of it didn't make any sense. And so essentially I jumped on a call with a business coach of mine. And when I explained the problem and explained what we were doing, when I said it out loud, I felt like I felt stupid, like I felt like an idiot. Not in the good way, what I mean by this video, but I felt like an idiot because I thought I was smarter than I was. And essentially what we were trying to do is keep people to keep buying something, and our only follow-up was to send them 2 emails and then send them a Slack message, which most of the people that were our clients don't even use Slack, so they weren't responding. So all of these other ideas that we had, if we would have just thought of things in the most simple, basic, stupid way, we would have just said, okay, how are we going to get people to keep buying? Why don't we just ask them to buy? So that's my story, at least yesterday. This has happened to me a million times where I've thought I was smarter than I was. How do I overcomplicate this, overcomplicate that? And I overdo everything instead of just literally thinking about it on the most simple, basic level, solving that problem. And then we solve that problem. If that problem doesn't solve the issue, now we go to the next level. Okay, what's the next most simple, stupid, basic thing that would be the easiest for me to fix right now? Okay, this. And you just go up the chain until maybe, very rarely, are you going to be solving and doing that crazy, new, big, flashy idea that you want to do. Basically, like Hormozy says, you just got to do the boring work and act like an idiot. So that is why when you run a business, you actually would be better off if you were really, really low IQ, because you would just think of the most simple, basic things to solve every single time. And sometimes you have to trick yourself to think that you are dumb and not smart, because if you act smart, you're going to end up being dumb. If you act dumb, you're going to end up being smart.